Right now, from the energeticcity.ca sports desk, it's your Huskies Player of the Week with Jordan Prentice, powered by Windsor Plywood.
Hello and welcome to Huskies Player of the Week, brought to you by Windsor Plywood. I'm Jordan Prentice, and today I am joined by Huskies forward and captain, Kurtis Lee. Kurtis, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
So we're going to get things rolling here. First and foremost, congratulations on your new role as Huskies captain. How does it feel to take over for former captain Caden Fournette?
It feels great. I mean, I'm super honored. It's a new challenge for myself, and obviously Caden did such a great job for our group, looking at what we did in the past couple seasons. But I'm looking forward to it nonetheless.
You're up to the challenge.
I hope so. No, I got it. We got it.
What are some important practices or just kind of standards that you plan on implementing as captain?
Well, the biggest thing for us is just playing to our standard. So never settling for less than what we can do. And we know we have a good group, so it's always just holding people accountable and working hard each and every night and competing.
Last season, you led the league in points and scoring for the second year in a row, and finished off the season with 33 goals, 48 assists, and 81 points total. You won the NWJHL award for league MVP and top scorer, and you're off to a great start once again this season. You have 3 points in 2 games, 2 goals, and 1 assist. I'm just wondering if you feel kind of like pressure to accomplish the same this year, or does it just kind of like come naturally to you?
I mean, a little bit. I mean, I put pressure on myself to have success, but I think the biggest thing is having team success. I mean, I did put up a lot of points, but also my line mates were there for me all year. So, I mean, in some ways there is a lot of pressure, but you got to take it one game at a time and just keep it as simple as you can.
And would you say that you're, like, if you don't, I can't think of a game where you haven't played a great game, but if you don't play a great game, are you hard on yourself, or do you just kind of leave it in the past and focus on the next game?
I'm definitely hard on myself, but yeah, you can't dwell on the past, and you have to just keep pushing forward. Otherwise, it's just gonna eat you up. So just gotta keep going.
You were also a recipient of a 2022 Premier's Award for Indigenous Youth Excellence in Sport. Congratulations on that. It's pretty remarkable. How does it feel to have received this award?
It was super cool. I think like when I'm not at the rink, I'm working in an elementary school as an Indigenous student support worker. So I think having this being a role model in the community is super good for kids nonetheless, but Indigenous kids as well. So it's super cool that I got nominated and I got a chance to win that award.
That is so cool. I had no idea that you did that. What school do you do that
I work at Bird Ambrose.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. So that being said, do you have any words of advice for Indigenous youth looking to kind of break out into the world of hockey?
Some words of advice, just if you're playing a sport, just love it. Like if you're not fully invested, don't waste your time, but do the things you love.
The Huskies had a record-breaking season last year. You guys won your 4th consecutive NWJHL championship. What was your favorite moment from last season?
Oh man, there's lots of great moments. I think it had to be Game 6 of last year when we went in a double or triple overtime, I want to say, and we finally put one in the back of the net and won it. But I mean, so many I think overtime in general throughout the season is always nerve-wracking, but for that one to win it all, I think that was the best moment.
What are you looking forward to the most this season?
Just seeing what this group can do. I think we got a really good group, a lot of guys. I think every guy who could come back has come back, so I'm really looking forward to all the older guys finding their role and the new guys kind of jumping into theirs. So.
And on that note of the new guys, how are you feeling about the rookies, the newest members of the Huskies?
I feel good. Yeah, they've all fit in really well, and they've all had their own personalities that are chiming in. So I think it's great. Yeah.
That's awesome. Todd was saying that some of them might be giving some of the veterans a run for their money.
Yeah, maybe for sure.
Who would you say your biggest rival team in the NWJHL is? A lot of people might think it's the Kodiaks, but I have a feeling it's the...
I think it's got to be Grand Prairie. As much as we have good games against Dawson, and it's always Dawson, but I think with the history we have recently with Grand Prairie, I'd have to say them for sure.
Yeah, they can be intense sometimes, right?
They never go easy.
So your next game is on Friday in Fairview against the Flyers. What are your thoughts ahead of this game?
The boys are really excited. I'm actually not going to be there. Me and Brandon Moody aren't going to make it. We're going to Vancouver for something. But I trust the boys. And
you trust the boys?
I sure do, yeah. So they got it, and I expect a win from them, and hopefully I hear about it as soon as they know.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you'll be missed. You have been watching Huskies Player of the Week, brought to you by Windsor Plywood. I'm Jordan Prentice, and today I've been joined by Huskies forward and captain Kurtis Lee, and we will see you next time.
The Huskies Player of the Week with Jordan Prentice is powered by Windsor Plywood. And go, Huskies, go!